Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm making edible cookie dough. This is my recipe, and I'd like to share it with y'all. 1 minute. Anyways, so this is my recipe for edible cookie dough. First, we take 6 tablespoons of flour. I have it already. But what you want to do with this, something specific you want to do. You want to microwave this for a minute. The reason why you want to microwave this for a minute is because in the fields while it is being made, seagulls will come and they'll go over the fields. Birds, seagulls, whatever, bad bacteria practically you don't want. They will come over the fields and they will pretty much just shit on the flour. And that's exactly why you want to microwave your flour. I would suggest doing it for 45 seconds so it doesn't stick to the bottom at all. And you want to make sure there's no moisture in your bowl. You'll make sure it's all dried off. You want to make sure it's all dried up. But yeah, you want to throw it in there for 45 seconds. I've already done that because I didn't want to waste y'all's time. But right now, I'm just mixing it up, making sure there's no clumps. But yeah, you want to make sure there's no clumps. And then we're going to take a big ass bowl. And then we're going to throw it in there. Sorry about that, guys. We're just gonna make sure there's no moisture. Throw it in there for like 30 to 45 seconds. It really depends, but once again, you want to make sure there's absolutely no moisture in it. Because what the moisture will do is it will clump up the flour. It will make sticks to the bottom. Because it will activate, I don't know, but like, pretty much what you want to do is you always want to microwave your flour because seagulls will come and they will shit on the crops that make the flour. That's why it's usually quite unhealthy to make edible cookie dough unless you microwave the flour, but you never want, you don't really want egg. That's the thing, egg is what really gets you. For salmonella, first off, flour is sort of flour is good as long as you microwave it to get out all the bad bacteria, you know what I mean? Maybe take a blowtorch and blow it for like 45 seconds, you know what I mean? Alright, we have our 6 tablespoons of flour in here. And we're gonna do it once again for a minute. I've already microwaved it. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon brown sugar. So tablespoon. We're gonna get in there. Make sure to get a good scoop. You don't want to overflow them, but you want a good scoop like this. Perfect. So now check this out. Because brown sugar is very sweet. It's quite fatty. So we're going to put this back. Alright. Now we're going to do 2 of these of regular sugar, granulated, you know what I mean? So 1, 2. I got some small ones, so I'm gonna throw like 1 more in there because those are some really small scoops I did. Okay. Anyways. So after 2 sugar, we're gonna do something. I'm gonna put the flour back because I use it. Okay. You can get some milk. I don't know what that was. My house is haunted, guys. Anyways, this is gonna take you about 2 minutes. Actually, not 2 minutes. I'm lying to y'all. It's gonna take a little longer than that. But we're gonna take 2 table milk, maybe a little more. There we go. That's good. Then we're gonna do, as my recipe says, 1.5 melted butter. I'm gonna throw that in there. We're gonna do 1.5. So what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take something like this. Have butter. I'm using sweet cream butter though. just for flavor, you know what I mean? You take you a clean spoon. So you're gonna take the scoop you took earlier. Take one. You're gonna do 1.5. So I have taken, that's about 1. Now I'm gonna take about a half. So that's about a half. Boom. And now we're gonna throw this in the microwave. Anyways, 30 seconds should be good. Here's butter. Okay, anyways, we're gonna take this spoon, we're gonna put it away. You don't want the butter warm though, you want it like... But yeah, I was saying you don't want the butter super hot, you want it warm. If 30 seconds doesn't work, toss in for another 30. Lemonade break. We are going to take some salt to have it ready. Okay. For some reason, I don't know what butter I'm using, but I'm putting in for 30 seconds by itself, so that might be it. But it's just melted butter. It doesn't really, you just don't want it hot. It smells good already, I don't know why. But yeah, anyways, who here is excited for skiing? If anyone actually goes skiing. I like skiing a lot. I also have this cool snowboard. It's not a snowboard, it's a sleigh. It's a 2-rider. For like kids my size, it's a 2-rider. Like very fun. Like for, you know, y'all know those like circular snowboards. It goes way faster than those and its balance is crazy. Like it goes like 10 times the speed. Be right back. See towel. Okay. Well, mine isn't necessarily melted, so like good old lighter should do. You know what I mean? Get it all melted up in there. And make sure there are no chunks of unmelted butter. It wants to be fully melted. But it might just because I'm using sweet cream, it's a little annoying. Okay. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a fork. A fork is so you can incorporate it really well. Because I'm not gonna use a whisk. Those motherfuckers are such a pain in the ass to clean when cookie dough gets in between them. So we're gonna stir this up a little bit first. Such a funny noise. Alright, we're gonna throw that in there. Okay. Cool. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a pinch of salt. So we're going to take one of these salt bits. A little pinch. I didn't really do that good of a pinch, so there you go. What that is going to do is it's going to bring out the flavor inside of the cookie dough. So that's what you really want. Oh my god, 1 minute. And then add as many chocolate chips as your heart desires. Me, I'm not that big of a fan, so we're only gonna add about a handful. Now I'm gonna mix this around and I'm gonna show you how it comes out. We're gonna hope I did all the steps correctly. We're gonna hope the butter does not melt the chocolate chips. Because if the butter melts the chocolate chips, you're kind of cooked. And there you go. Well, not cooked, you're melted. You get it? There we go, it's starting to look quite good. Almost there. If it is too dry, you can add more milk. But the flour, you kind of want dry. The flour kind of thickens it up, and that's where you're going to see when you're stirring it up. And then you're going to take, where is it? There, I think. Yes, this is it. Alright, look. You're going to use, because of how small the batch is, you don't want too much vanilla. Alright, so look. You're going to take the cap, you're going to pour a tiny bit. So I'm going to pour only like a tiny bit of, that's a little much. I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of it. There you go. Alright, so you want about like half a cap. Because once again, it's quite a small batch. But anyways. What up? Alright. I know my brother likes his extra salty, so I'm gonna throw in a little bit more salt. Yeah, my brother's weird. He likes his quite salted. Alright. And then we will just put this side of a small, I'm gonna show you what this is supposed to look like. Perfect. Alright. You want this a little bit like this. We're gonna go to the store, brother. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, ready? Alright. Here's the cookie dough. Okay, bye. I need to tell them how it tastes.
Ass.
I add salt. Yeah, I add extra salt because I know you like extra salt for some reason.
See you.
Is it good or not?
Buns.
Okay, I'll take it.
Nah.
Exactly.
You owe me it, but it's buns.
See, he's capping.
I was just jerking my meat.
But anyways, yeah. Nah, he's fucking around. But it's pretty good. And if y'all have made it this far in to the video, throw something cookie related down. I'll see you later.